One of the great advantages, I think, of this textbook is that it was built for the high school student in mind. A lot of AP textbooks, they take a college textbook and then try and maybe apply a little bit of questions that might fit onto the exam, something like that. But this textbook, the beautiful thing about it was that it was built from the ground up with looking at the course and exam description. That CED was the North Star of really how are we going to lay out the questions, how are we going to put everything together. The AP tips that are very specific towards really helping students achieve, not just understand the content, but to get the most out of their experience and to get the best score that they can possibly get on the AP exam. Those are all features that are specifically designed in this class. And for me, one of the great things I noticed is, as I was chief reader, a lot of students failed to just get over the hump and get a point awarded in a free response question because they just didn't quite close the gap or something like that. And a lot of the AP tips for the second edition are specifically geared towards helping remedy some of these things, that common mistakes that students might make or misconceptions that they're prone to make, and helping them say, hey, here's for you AP students, when you're taking the exam, don't forget to do this, or please remember, keep this in mind as you're taking this kind of exam. And I think that kind of conscientiousness and keeping the exam front and center, the questions that are in there are not just slightly aligned. Nearly everyone on the entire exam and part of the textbook has been a writer for the AP exam. And so these aren't just questions that we're imagining could hypothetically be there, but these are questions that were written with that training in mind. So the skill sets, the content knowledge, all of those things come to bear in the laying out of these questions that are specifically tailored to help students be prepared and ready for the AP exam.